Well, guys, we just got back from seeing Tron Ares. And this movie, I figured out why they actually had to put the name Tron in this movie, considering there's no Tron. They needed just regular Tron fans to actually come see this movie because the Tron name should not be in this movie. There is zero Tron in this movie. There is no mention of Alan Bradley in this movie. They don't even mention the name Tron one time. Now, of course, you do see the video game. You do see the posters. But Tron is forgotten in this movie. Not so much the case with Sam Flynn. There is references to Sam Flynn right at the beginning. And by the way, spoilers, okay? Sam Flynn is mentioned at the beginning. He was the CEO and he quit. Why? For reasons. Personal reasons. That's it. This movie, I don't want to be too negative, okay? Let's start with the good. The musical score was great. Nine Inch Nails killed it. What did you think of the musical score?
It's not bad, but it's not as good as Tron Legacy soundtrack.
It's not as good as Daft Punk, but the music was very good. Mm-hmm. Okay? We saw it in IMAX 3D. The visual effects, really good. Mm-hmm. But I got to say this, though. When we actually get into the grid, it definitely seems like the grid has gotten smaller. It seems like a smaller world compared especially to Tron Legacy. Because it only seems like there was a few programs in there. And it really wasn't like it wasn't like Tron Uprising where you had programs living their lives or anything like that. It wasn't nothing like that. This movie was more about computer hacking more than anything. And you definitely have to watch the first Tron movie to actually understand the stuff that's going on. Master Control Program is back. That's Ares, if you actually watch the original one. Master Control Program, pretty much like the same setup too, by the way. So, a lot of Easter eggs here in this movie. Not so much with Legacy. Give me some of your thoughts on this movie.
I mean, I know this movie is the Tron Legacy sequel, but it doesn't seem like it's Tron Legacy sequel because
they said it's not necessarily a sequel, and I get that. But if you actually watch, especially the end of the movie, you can definitely tell they're trying to actually make a Tron Legacy sequel next. Because of Ares, who is he looking for at the end of the movie?
Cora.
Yep.
But the thing is, I don't understand how come Sam Flynn just quit like that, and
they don't tell you.
Just personal reason. It just doesn't really make sense because at the end of Tron Legacy, he said he's taking back
the company.
The company.
And yes. Alan Bradley is supposed to be chairman.
Yes.
And he just quits for we don't know why. That's a major problem.
Yeah, and it just really doesn't make sense. And when we see Kevin Flynn, it's like
Flynn.
Yeah, Kevin Flynn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like seeing a Force Ghost or something like that.
Yeah, we could talk about that scene right there because eventually Ares gets on the original grid from the 1982 movie. Mm-hmm. And that Kevin Flynn isn't really Kevin Flynn. He just appears because Ares is there. That's the explanation. Honestly, love Jeff Bridges as Kevin Flynn. That scene didn't do nothing for me.
No, it doesn't. The main thing is the permanent code.
That permanence thing, that's the MacGuffin of the movie. Newsflash. The programs come into the real world and they can only last 29 minutes in the real world and then they derez. Why? I have no idea. But if you actually watch Tron Legacy, you'll know that Quora, who's a program, came into the real world. There was no mention of this permanent stuff. She was actually supposed to be the gift to the world, and they just threw all that out.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it's like, after watching Tron Legacy, it's supposed to be what happened to Korra since she's the gift to the world that she can change the world.
Yeah.
And now it has the permanent code. It just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense whatsoever because remember in Tron Legacy, Flynn tells Sam, disease, history because of the ISOs.
Yeah.
No mention of ISOs. But Dillinger and Incom, they are both trying to get the permanence code to manifest programs in the real world. So in the case of Incom, they're trying to manifest this tree with fruit on it. It was only lasting 29 minutes. Then they got the permanence code. They figured it out. And then now the tree lasts forever. So by the end of the movie, they're like doing good in the world.
Yeah, but it's just not interesting. I mean, in Tron Legacy, Clue is trying to get out of the real world so he can control it or change the world because
he wants to invade our world.
Yeah, he wants to create a perfect world.
Yeah.
And maybe he think that humans are not perfect.
Yeah.
Or something like that. There is a good plot right there.
Yeah.
But in this movie, it's just saying that Ares just want to come out just
he has feelings.
To be a human.
He has feelings. That's what it is. I mean, he's a program and he's just having, I'm just having feelings.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
It's not interesting.
Now, the first part of the movie wasn't bad, but once you get into like that second act to the end, you're like, oh man. Oh, they're depending on, the effects and the music. The music carried the movie.
Mm-hmm.
The music carried the movie. Because, boy, I mean, it was disappointing. And they were really going to make Tron Ascension. And Ares was going to be a part of Tron Ascension, which was really going to be a sequel to Legacy. And really, now they have Ares going off to find Quora. Because he has a picture of Sam Flynn and Quora. And he's looking for her. Because all of a sudden now, with permanence now, is actually uploaded into Ares. It's like he's almost a person now.
Yeah.
Remember, he's actually bleeding during that final battle with Athena. I'm like, he's still a program though. So what does he actually want with Quora? And where's Sam Flynn? Where's Alan Bradley? I don't know. Is this franchise dead now because of this movie?
I don't know.
Have they de-rezzed themselves?
One thing that I don't get is that one of the scene, that programmer, she's trying to kill the CEO, the Ancom, the lady.
The other program?
Yeah.
Trying to Athena.
Kill the lady.
Athena, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what they were supposed to do. No, actually, they would. Here's the thing. We need to back up a little bit. Because remember, they actually bring Eve Kim, who's CEO of Incom, they capture her, which they're supposed to, and bring her. They brought her into the Dillinger grid.
Mm-hmm.
But if they extract the information on the permanence code for her, then she'll be derez and also dead in the real world. And Ares started getting conflicted. Yes,
but one thing I don't understand, the programmer, she can get out, which maybe I can understand, she's programming herself to get out, but I don't understand why she is not scared or afraid of the user, because in Tron Legacy, the programmer, they don't like the user. They scared of them because they
don't trust the users.
Yeah, they know what the user are capable of. But like almost at the end, she came out and she killed Dillinger's mother.
Oh yeah, Athena. Yeah, killed his mother. By the way, Gillian Anderson was wasted in this. Why in the world was she in the movie? She didn't do anything the whole movie. She's just standing there like, oh, you can't do this, Julian.
Yeah.
That's all she was there for. A complete waste of time.
Yep. And it seems like the programmer are not obeying.
Yeah, the programs aren't obeying. Well,
Kind of.
just
and then,
Ares is the one that's mainly not obeying his programming. Athena is. Oh, but then
yeah,
no,
but she killed the mother and
that's true. But you know what? I kind of got to defend them on this because I think that's kind of a callback to Legacy. Because remember, Kevin Flynn created Clue to create the perfect system, right?
right.
And he did. But Clue was everything that Kevin Flynn was. So that's why he was willing to go out and do all the bad things he did, because he saw the ISOs as imperfections. And he wanted to perfect the system, just like her programming was to get back. And remember, she was made the master control program. She was told to go and get Eve Kim by any means necessary. And you remember his mother was stepping in to shut down the laser.
Yeah.
And then Athena was right there and she
her.
killed her.
But I thought the user can stop her. By no means.
That's another thing also then. I mean,
Because in the Legacy, Cora believed the user, they are more intelligent than the programmer.
yeah. The programs in Legacy definitely didn't trust users.
No.
They were pretty much, it was only Quora. I'm talking about out of the major characters, pretty much Quora, and that's about it.
But I also feel like in the Legacy, there are fear of the user.
Yeah, they didn't trust them.
They don't trust them.
They felt like they were slaves to the users.
Yeah, but the user are still more powerful than the programmer.
But overall, I don't think we're actually going to get another Tron movie. The box office tracking is not good with this at all. This movie was not cheap to make. And that's why Bruce Boxleitner was telling people, hey, go see it. And based on the tracking, it's doing, I think, maybe now a little worse than what Tron Legacy did 15 years
I
ago.
think this movie should be about Sam Flynn and Cora.
Yeah, they should have went that route. They could have brought in Ares still. But they didn't. Oh, another thing also, by the way, speaking of Tron Legacy, on the Blu-ray when it came out, there was a 10-minute, not necessarily a movie, like a 10-minute thing called Tron Legacy the Next Day. It was the Flynn Lives movement. That is also in this movie because there's a sign that says Flynn Lives in the old studio. Sam Flynn also dedicates like an office space and income to his father's work. You see his name on there. So, but overall, not very good. Not very good at all. So I believe that Tron now, I think is done. I think the franchise is done now. It's sad.
I really hope not. Or maybe they will do an anime.
I don't want to see an
TV
anime.
show?
I want to see a good movie. And if they make another movie, they got to cut down the budget. But, it's going to take a lot of money for computer graphics and stuff like that. But if they can get that budget a little bit lower, because the movie Tron Worldwide, I mean, if they can make just $600 million, just break even on it, I mean, they would have to be in total like $300 million on the movie, hoping to get $600 million to break even. That'll be a win. But I don't know. $300 million with marketing, That's pretty low nowadays.
Well, if they're going to make another movie, they should put Tron,
You need Tron
Sam Flynn, and
Cora.
Cora.
and Kevin Flynn.
Yes, Kevin Flynn.
Yep. Well, there you have it, guys. That is our review of Tron Ares. If you guys seen it, let us know that in the comments section. That's going to wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow or Monday with another video. Till then, be safe.
Goodbye.